Hey guys, what's going on? It's Josh right here, coming at you with another video today. Before I head to school, I'm gonna do my playoff predictions for today. So as you can see, we got the whiteboard out here. We got all the teams out here, and I'd figure, you know what? Since everybody else is doing these, why don't I do this myself? Because, well, I'm not usually the type of guy who likes to go around and make predictions. That's for sure. But today, I figure, you know what, this is the better time to do it. The Brewers Nationals are playing tonight, and it's 7 o'clock on TBS. I plan on watching that game. I might do a video on that later today, if I had the chance to, because your boy's got a history test tomorrow. But before we get into the video, I just want to, if you guys enjoy the video, leave a like. That's the best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new here, and if you enjoy the content, if you love baseball or football, this is the place to be. We're going to be uploading a lot of content in the month of October, or during the baseball playoffs. And before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the state of MLB. He gave me this idea to do this video. I wasn't really sure how I was going to do my playoff predictions, but he was putting it down on a whiteboard and all this, and so I figured, hey, I gotta give him a shout out. Oh, he has like 300 subscribers right now, so go over to the state of MLB, give him subscribers, tell him that Let's Talk Sports sent him and those subscribers. But anyway, also, if you're one of those people who can't handle anybody else's opinions, then please leave. Okay, liberals are gone. Let's hop right into the video. So we're going to start off in the American League first. We got the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Oakland A's. Now, this is going to be the tougher wild card game, because, you know, these two teams, they were having a really great year all season long. I mean, the A's, you know, they're definitely going to be relying on that bullpen a whole lot during the wild card game, and maybe throughout the rest of the playoffs. But and then you got the Tampa Bay Rays, who might have Charlie Morton on the mound today. Tomorrow, excuse me. And he's really good. Charlie Morton's been having a really great year ever since he's left the Astros. Well, this was his first year leaving the Astros, but he's going off still. Well, the dude's like 35 years old. It is rare seeing really good pitchers, you know, pitch really good, like after they're 30. Unless if you're Max Scherzer or Clayton Kershaw or Verlander, or in this case, Charlie Morton. But this is a really tough decision. Like, the A's are also going to rely on their bats a lot as well. They got Matt Chapman, Matt Olson, Marcus Semien, Jurickson Profar, you know, all those guys. And Steven Piscotty, former Cardinal. I have a Piscotty jersey today, that I might wear. This was a really tough decision for me. I don't know. Honestly, the Rays got some great bats as well. Tommy Pham, Kevin Kiermaier, Austin Meadows, Joey Wendell, all those guys. But I gotta give it to the Tampa Bay Rays in this one. TB. Yeah, I picked the Tampa Bay Rays over the Houston Astros to win this game. Now, it is going to be a tough game. No matter what happens tonight, or not tonight. Why do I keep saying tonight? What happens tomorrow in Tampa Bay and Oakland, it is going to be a really tough game. It is going to be close, but I'm going to go with the Rays on this one. I've been rooting for the Rays probably all postseason long. National League wild card, on the other hand, then we got the Brewers and the Nationals. tonight at 7 o'clock on TBS. Now the Brewers, they had Christian Yelich was out for the rest of the season, and a lot of people were thinking that the Brewers were going to be struggling after Christian Yelich's injury. But in this case, well, the Brewers have seemed like they got better, even though that series in Colorado really got them really bad. But you know what? As a Cardinals fan, kind of needed that so we could clinch the division. And then you got the Nationals, who have like the top 3 best pitchers, like starting rotation out there. Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, Patrick Corbin are their top 3 guys. And I think it can hold up against the Brewers' bats. No, don't get me wrong. I think they got Max Scherzer pitching tonight. I'm not sure. I may be wrong. But, the Brewers' bats are definitely going to be hitting some bombs off of him. They still got Lorenzo Cain, Travis Shaw, Moustakas, Ryan Braun in his old age, Yasmani Grandal, one of the best hitting catchers in the league, in my opinion, besides Gary Sanchez. I might have to rephrase that. But I got to go with the Nationals on this one. Even it seems like the Nationals also never won a playoff series. I think this is going to be their first one that they win. I'm going to go with the Nationals on this one. And because it just seems like an easy go for Max Scherzer. So yeah, that's my pick. Nationals over Brewers. So we're going to stick in the National League for this one. We're going to do with the Nationals and Dodgers. Now, again, this is going to be a tough series. Like, the Nationals still have bats. They still got Rendon. They've got Zimmerman, Turner. I think Brian Dozier's still there. I could be wrong. That Victor Robles kid, that Juan Soto kid. And then, I forgot to mention that in the wild card game. And then they're pitching. But then you face the Dodgers and you're thinking, man, we are screwed. We are screwed. I don't know how I'm going to beat this team. They still got Kershaw, Hyun Ryu had a really good year. Their bats, Seager, Bellinger, Max Muncy. Why did I mention Max Muncy? I don't know. AJ Pollock, Peterson, all those guys. I seriously don't understand. I am so sorry that I mentioned Max Muncy. I am so sorry. But you got to give it to the Dodgers. The Dodgers have been killing it all season long. They've been having 100-win seasons. Another 100-win season this year. It's going to go to the Dodgers, probably in 5. And there's this series between the Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Now, I'm trying not to be biased here when it comes to the Cardinals, because I'm a Cardinals fan, and this is our first time making the playoffs since 2015. I honestly don't know who to go with here. This is very, very tough. Okay, so the Braves, their pitching may not be the best, but they rely on their offense. They had Ronald Acuna, Markakis, Albies, Swanson, Freddie Freeman. I think I mentioned Nick Markakis already. Inciarte. All those guys. But they're definitely going to be relying on their offense a lot in this series against the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, on the other hand, they have had a roller coaster ride of a season. Like, in April, they were a hot team, and then May and June, they start to cool off a little bit. July, they're back on their feet. August, they're hot again. A repeat of the 2018 August. And then 2019, they're hot again. Even though they had a 4-game losing streak coming into Game 162 against the Cubs. And then their pitching, they rely on Jack Flaherty a lot. They're going to be relying on Jack Flaherty a lot. and then Dakota Hudson, a lot as well probably. And the biggest problem for the Cardinals is the pitching, especially with Waka, Michaelis, and Wainwright, because they did not have really good seasons this year. Or Michaelis just had a complete opposite of what happened last season in 2018. Waka hasn't been pitching the same since 2014 when he gave up the Chicago home run. And then Wainwright, he's just getting old. But the bats are still great. Ozuna, DeYoung, and Goldschmidt are their top 3 batters, and then Fowler and Bader if you count like a top 5. This is so tough for me. I don't know who to pick. A lot of people are picking the Braves over the Cardinals for some reason, which is weird. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, Braves fans. I gotta go with the Cardinals on this one. I'm sorry, but it is going to be a close game. It's going to be in 5. I picked the Cardinals in 5. This is going to be a very tough NLDS. As for me, I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm being a little too hopeful. But I picked the Cardinals in 5. I'm sorry, Atlanta fans. Get in the comment section down below. There's probably going to be a war down there saying that I was being a little too hopeful. But I'm going with the Cardinals on this one. Back into the American League. So we got the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. We already know who's going to win that series. Astros are too unstoppable. They're pitching Garrett Cole and Justin Verlander, as well as Lance McCullers. I think he's still there. Brad Peacock, I think, still there. Trying to think who else is still pitching for the Astros. Colin McHugh, or whatever the heck his name is. And then their bats: Reddick, Springer, Correa, Altuve, Bregman, Brantley, Chirinos is having a nice little year. Yuli Gurriel, that one Jordan Alvarez kid. I think he'll win Rookie of the Year if Vladimir Guerrero Jr. doesn't get it. It's definitely going to be Jordan Alvarez, that's for sure. So I'm going to go with the Astros on this one over the Rays, probably in like 4 games. The Rays are still a good team, but I'm sorry, but the Astros are just too unstoppable. You cannot stop this team. This is probably the most predictable ALDS that I'll probably watch. And then this one down here. Oh, I have the Astros twice. My bad. I'm sorry. I keep thinking the Twins and the Yankees. My bad. I had the Astros in here twice. Silly me. Now you got the Twins. So if you remember back in like the early days, and like in 2009, 2010, 12, 13, all that, like in the early 2010s, the Twins were like one of the worst power hitting teams of all time. But they were still good, and they had really bad. They were like a bad power hitting team. I think their number one guy that they relied on the most when it came to home runs and stuff was Justin Morneau. But now they have guys but now they're one of the best home run hitting teams. They're definitely going to be hitting a bunch of home runs. Mitch Garver, Max Kepler, my boy, shame on you guys for not voting him in the All-Star game. I am very sad that didn't happen. I think he should have been an All-Star over Mookie Betts. Shame on you, Twins fans, for not voting for him. Shame on you. Shame on you. I would have done a rant video on it, but I decided not to because, you know what, it would be, what's the point? And then the Yankees, they got pitching, they got bats as well. I think the Twins pitching is a little bit weak. Their bullpen is good, but I think the Yankees pitching is beats them there. And then their bats are still good. Judge, Stanton, Urshela, Gregorius, LeMahieu, Greg Bird, Luke Voit. I don't know. I gotta give it. I think I'll go with the Yankees on this one. Sorry, Twins fans. I'll root for you guys in the playoffs, but I think the Yankees are gonna beat you by just one game. I know what you're thinking. And by the way, you can't be like, oh, well, the Yankees beat the Twins in 2009 and 2010. Can't say that. Oh, well, the Yankees beat the Twins in 2003 and 2004. If you're picking the Yankees because they beat the Twins in 4 different American League Division Series as well as the 2017 Wild Card game, that is not a good reason and to pick the Yankees over the Twins. I'm sorry. So now we got the ALCS between the Astros and Yankees and the NLCS between the Dodgers and Cardinals. I mean, I don't know. And then World Series right here. Yeah, very creative. So Astros Yankees, this is going to be a repeat of the 2017 ALCS. I honestly don't know. I mean, this is going to be a tough ALCS. I think at the end of the day, you got to give it to the Yankees. I'm going to go with the Yankees on this one because by just one game. Because the Astros have been actually, you know what? No, not the Yankees. I'm going with the Astros on this one. Astros to beat the Yankees because again, the Astros are just too unstoppable. The Yankees, they're on an unstoppable team as well. These are both teams that won 100 games. And yeah, they're just both really good. Both great pitching. The Yankees were playing in the start of the year. They almost had almost an entire team was hurt, and they're playing great with a minor league lineup, which is insane. But the Astros, I think they get them by just one game. It could go into a game 7. I don't know, but that's my pick. Astros over Yankees. And the NLCS, Dodgers Cardinals. I think everybody knows who's going to win that game. This series, the Dodgers, of course, because the Dodgers are too unstoppable. So then you got the World Series between the Astros and Dodgers. I don't know. So this is going to be an interesting game, or an interesting World Series, repeated 2017 again. Astros who have who have been a dominant team, and then the Dodgers who just can't get a break from getting beat in the World Series. But hey, also one more thing: if you can beat Clayton Kershaw once in the playoffs, there's a chance you're gonna get him again, and you gotta get him at a home game, and not over there, because then, well, the Dodgers' bats are gonna be all over you. I honestly don't know. I gotta go with the Astros on this one. I think the Astros will win the 2019 World Series. That's my pick for the 2019 World Series playoff predictions. I apologize. This video was a bit too long. I wanted it to be a little shorter, but that's my playoff predictions. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and go over to State of MLB East channel. He gave me this idea to do a playoff prediction, even though everyone's saying Braves or Cardinals. Maybe I'm being a bit too what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too hopeful. Yeah, that's the word. But I gotta get ready for school now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Josh Wright, 2 words, 10 letters, all you need to type in. 2 words, 10 letters, all you need to type in. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.